Hi, I'm Shannon from the Kling Memorial Library, and I'm going to share with you another one of the graphic novels from our collection. This one is called The Adventure Zone, Here There Be Gerblins. And the interesting thing about this one is that it's based on a podcast. The podcast is also called The Adventure Zone, and it's run by Griffin, Travis, Clint, and Justin McElroy. It was adapted into this format by Clint McElroy and Carey Pietsch, and the art was also done by Carey Pietsch. Welcome to the Adventure Zone. See the illustrated exploits of three lovable dummies set loose in a classic fantasy adventure. Read their journey from small-time bodyguards to world-class artifact hunters. Marvel at the sheer metafictional chutzpah of an action-packed graphic novel based on a story created in a podcast where three dudes and their dad play a tabletop role-playing game in real time. Join Taako, the elf wizard, Merle, the dwarf cleric, and Magnus, the human fighter, for an adventure they are poorly equipped to handle at best. Guided by their ever-patient dungeon master in a graphic novel that will tickle your funny bone, tug your heartstrings, and probably pants you if you give it half the chance. So while this is based on a podcast, you can read it without having actually listened to the podcast, because that's what I did, and it worked out fine. If you want to listen to the podcast, it is available I know it's available on Spotify, and I'm sure there's other places too. You can look it up. It's pretty easy to find. So this is an accelerated reader book. Its level is 3.0 and it's worth 2 points. However, I would recommend that recommend it for teens because there is a fair amount of fantasy violence and some language. So maybe not for little or younger kids, but that's why it's in our graphic novel section and not in our junior graphic novel section. I'll show you a couple pages so you can see the artwork. Here we go. First couple of pages. If you want to check this one out, or its sequel, Murder at Rockport Limited, we have both of them, and they're available at the Kling Memorial Library. You can call in, or you can reserve through the card catalog. It's really fun. I would recommend it. Bye.